You're listening to the Telltale Channel. Don't forget to check me out on all social media: Patreon, Twitter, Teespring, and Etsy. All links can be found in the description or on my website, telltaleatheist.com. Hey, this is Owen. If you're comfortable, leave your first name and state at the sound of the tiny truck backing up.
Hello, I am calling in for Fernando. How, if ever, would you attempt to get undercover into a budding social media cult to try and gain information into them, and what precautions would you take? There's an anti-vaxxer, anti-mask-based social media cult that's been rising in popularity, and as a scientist, I'm very concerned about the harm and tactics they use. Given how you're the expert, I thought I would ask. This is Fernando from Spain.
I appreciate that. I don't know that I'd call myself an expert. I would call myself a communicator, though. You can call me an expert if you want, but I feel like I haven't gotten a PhD in the field or anything like that. I've been studying it for a very long time, and I watch a whole shitload of information on it, like documentaries, I've read books and all this other stuff, but I don't have a degree in it, so I don't know. I just call myself a communicator. Anyway, to the point, how would I go about infiltrating one of these groups? I think your first step would be to create an identity that is completely clear of your real information. Like, do not put any trace of your real information in it at all. Like, even one thing. Use a VPN so that your IP address does not trace back to you. Make up a backstory and a fake name for yourself. Make up a full-blown backstory for yourself that's close to the truth, but not exact. Don't give out any personal information that could be used to trace back to you. Don't talk about what you do for work, or don't reveal the real thing that you do for work at the very least. Don't post any pictures or anything like that. Level 1 cults are the ones that I think that you'd be talking about, which is like decentralized, non-focused cults like anti-vax or whatever else. In most cases, when you're dealing with a cult like that, a lot of it is laid bare anyways. It's usually taking place on a public platform like Facebook or Twitter or something. Sometimes it's taking place in a more private sector like Telegram or Discord or something like that. So you may not even have to infiltrate or sneak around or interact with them in any way. It's possible that you may be able to just kind of peruse and browse and just give the minimal information needed to just get into these extra sections, these extra channels, or these extra pages to kind of see what's being said there. But if you do have to give extra information, or if they want you to engage more before trusting you fully, start spreading some of the propaganda around in that group. Don't spread it around anywhere else if you can help it, because you want to keep it as contained as possible. Try to raise your level within the hierarchy, if you will, by giving them progressively more extreme things so they start to trust you more. And who knows, maybe they'll open up and let you into extra Discord channels or something that you didn't have access to before. Good luck and be careful. And like I said, use a VPN. Don't use any of your real information. Even if you don't think it's important or relevant, you would be fucking surprised what somebody can use to get your real identity. Give as little personal information that's real as possible.